It's week 4 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? Great game in store for y'all, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard and quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The PAT, up and good. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff, returnable from the 4, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. Slot man in motion left. They'll throw here on third and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. We're all set to kick this one away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready now for their second drive. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
Call it a gain of 13. And that will be a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Throwing now from the gun. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they...
And he's in.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point is good. And the visitors will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. That's over the and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
A try here for the extra point. The kick is good, and the visitors will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. To the air now on 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. A throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. What will the second quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tight end going in motion here. Now, faking the give. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They've opened up a big lead already. Try to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a 3rd. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
They'll throw out of the gun. Taking off, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw. Going for it all. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. His kick is perfect. And the visitors will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. The next drive about to get going. We're going to take a moment here to let you know what's coming up in prime time this week. Starting tonight, it's Sunday Night Football, one of the best games of the opening month of the season. Bills and Ravens from Baltimore. And then another double bill on Monday Night Football as the Titans... Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They send a receiver in motion left. A throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This team's offense about ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10 at the 42-yard line. They motion the slot man left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll send him over to the left.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. We'll go down and it's an incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now this team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And that one, all tied.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. And that will be a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Quick throw here is complete. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here.
First down and goal. Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing here on third and goal. It is brought in the end zone.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And his guys are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this out to his running back. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Handoff here, up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Slot man in motion left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's in!
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the visitors will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will start on the ground. Lots of space. Past the 45. And he's going to be taken down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the visitors are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll get this out wide. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup results in a first down.
Just a short gain to the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 8. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll get this close to a first down. It's about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. They'll spread the formation here. See what the call is on 3rd and inches. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff, and not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. but it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it on the inside handoff. The yards are hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now give on the ground. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
A gain of 9 yards and a first down.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Moving the tight end right. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's inside the 10. Pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the visitors will extend their lead. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.